Here's how I increased my pull-ups from 0 to 20 plus reps. I used to suck at pull-ups. I could barely even do 1 pull-ups, and now I can do more than 20 pull-ups easily. And here's how I did it. I remember struggling to do even 1 pull-ups, and I would see guys cranking out pull-ups easily for reps, and I would wish that I also can do that. And I thought about that pull-ups is all about strength and you don't need anything else in that. But until I got realized that it is all about technique and it is all about training the specific muscles in a certain way. It's not about only training harder, it's also about actually training smarter. Most guys fail to do even 1 pull-up because they don't even train them enough. Training them once in a week won't fix it, and it's not gonna get you anywhere, and it's not gonna increase your pull-ups. So if you need to increase your pull-ups from 0 to more than 20 reps, the first thing you need to do is train them more than twice in a week. If you train them more and if you train some certain muscles, you will increase the rep range in your pull-ups exercise very easily. So here's how I did it. I just started doing some assisted pull-ups first because I was not able to do some more than like 5 pull-ups or like 10 pull-ups. So that's why I started using some assisted pull-ups machine where I focus more on the negative part and focus more on the biceps and also the lats muscle. And I started doing that for more than twice in a week. And when I was training my back muscles, I added an exercise of pull-ups like for 3 sets like before my actual workout, and I did that for twice or thrice in a week, and I started increasing the reps in pull-ups very easily. And I remember at that time I did some lat focused exercises, like I focus on some lat pull down machine because like that is actually the same movement when you like extend your arms vertically and you pull down the weight and in the lat pull down machine, and that's how you also do the exercise like the same movement in the pull-ups. So I started doing that, and I remember I added some scapular pull exercise to like retract my scapula and also focus on my retraction on the scapula instead of like going out and wrapping it with the momentum and like moving my lower body and like using momentum too much. I started retracting my scapula and started using my back muscle like the lats muscle more than my biceps only, because like most of the average guys in the gym like do pull-ups and they pull their body only with the biceps and they don't even use the lats muscle. So that's why I started doing some exercise more of the lat focus and also some like scapular pulls and everything, and I gradually increased the rep range in my pull-ups exercise very easily. And one thing that also helped me a lot in increasing my pull-ups rep range is doing some maximal training and wrapping out more pull-ups at like once in a week or twice in a week. I did this for like 2 to 3 months and I increased my pull-ups range up to 30 reps or more than 30 reps. So what you have to do is before your workouts, after warming up and everything, you have to do only one set of pull-up, like one arm rep, like as many reps as possible in only one set, and you have to do this for like once in a week or maybe twice in a week. So what you have to do is rep out as many reps as possible in the pull-ups, not in the assisted machine or something, just free body weight pull-ups, and see how many reps you can do that and beat them for the next time. If you can do like maybe 15 reps right now or maybe like 5 reps or 8 reps, just beat that at the next time and start increasing them. Like maybe if you had like if you did some 8 reps, just start increasing that. So the next goal for you is to do 10 reps on the pull-ups or maybe 12 reps in the pull-ups, and that's how I increase the pull-ups. And that was the biggest game changer for me because I was just focusing on the progressive overload and increasing my rep range. And also one thing that you have to remember, if you have too much body fat percentage right now and if you are like over obese, like if you have too much body weight, you can't do pull-ups easily because you have too much body weight and you don't have any muscles. So it will be very difficult for you to actually do more pull-ups. So what you have to do is decrease your body fat percentage as you're going to the gym and you're progressing in building up muscles and everything, because lightweight also helps in increasing your pull-ups rep range rather than you are like more than obese and you have too much body weight, and it's going to be very difficult for you for increasing your rep range in the pull-ups if you have too much body weight and if you have too much body fat percentage. And I also started doing more of the bicep exercise like the hammer curls or some like a preacher curl or some bicep curls, etc., to actually focus on only those muscles which will help me to increase my pull-ups. So what I did is like I just focus on my brachialis muscle, like my bicep out, like my long head of the biceps, which will actually help me to increase my pull-ups, because when we pull our body, we are actually using our lats muscle as well as our biceps to actually increase the pull-ups rep range. So what you have to do is add more bicep exercise like the hammer curls and also the lat focus exercise to actually increase the pull-up rep range. And it's going to be very easier for you to actually increase your pull-up rep range. And that's all. You don't need some fancy resistance bands or some other exercise to actually increase your pull-up rep range. The one thing that you can do is to actually do more pull-ups exercise frequently in a week. If you need more help in building an aesthetic body, and if you want a step-by-step guide to building an aesthetic upper body, check out the first link in the description, which is my aesthetic body course program that you might be interested in. Goodbye.